Hello, everyone on the internet, guys. Welcome to the chat. You people here in the future. Welcome to Saber Outdoors celebration of the 3 years. By the way, how do you hold your threes? Do you three? Do you three? Or do you three? I don't know. Some people do it one way, some people do it the other. I don't know. I'm trying to just be inclusive. But welcome to the celebration, guys. I am hopeful that as people are starting to file in, and I hope they will soon, you all will have lots of questions. I will have things to tell you. And guys, I'm going to tell you why I'm not wearing my glasses. Because, guys, it's not because I got LASIK surgery or contacts. There is a reason that I don't have my glasses on. I'm going to give it a little bit of time just to see if anyone shows up. Hey, I got one person in the chat. What's happening, people? Put your name in the chat. Say hi to us. Come on. Let me see you. Let me hear you. Who is this person? The Panfish Wish. I am still figuring out as far as how I'm doing today. So I am better today than I have been in quite some time. But I will say that I am not 100%, and that is part of the reason that we're doing the live tonight. Is not only to celebrate, 3 years, but also to give an update on me and how things have been going a little bit behind the scenes. But how are things with you, Panfish? How are you doing? How's things been going for you? It must be overwhelmingly great or awful because we've not got a response just yet. Ooh, sounded like hungry hippos when I cracked my knuckles. Well, guys, I'm not going to make you wait forever to know what's going on. I'm just going to go ahead and jump into it because I know that the people that are here right now want to know, and I know the people in the future are not going to want to wait for this just dry nothingness. I see there is a second person. How's it going, second person? I'm going to go ahead and answer fully why I'm not wearing the glasses and what's been going on for the past little while. So I have to say I have not been well for the past probably year, but it's gotten really bad in the last 6 months or so. First off, I got diagnosed that I have sleep apnea. So that is why the camping videos kind of stopped because with sleep apnea, I have to have a machine in order to breathe at night. They said my sleep apnea was not like horrible, but they said it was bad enough that I needed a machine, that I needed help, and the machine helped. The few times I have forgotten to put the machine on, I can really tell it. My sides really hurt, my back hurts, and I really don't feel like getting up, romping, and roaring real hard for the whole day. The whole day I feel awful. But the secondary reason is I got diagnosed with diabetes. So guys, I had really severe diabetes. My eyesight is not damaged, thank goodness, but the diabetes. Apparently, the last time I got my eyes checked, I must have really had high sugar because now that my diabetes and my sugar is now somewhat under control, the prescription does not work for me anymore. So at the moment, I am freewheeling with just whatever sight that I have, which thankfully is enough that I can get around and do. But it's not enough that I can clearly see something in the distance. But like I can read what's on the screen, but if I were to put my glasses on that I currently have, there's no way I could see anything on the screen. The screen would just be empty blankness. This is also why there was no 12 days of outdoors this past year, I felt so bad, and I was so sick. Whew, boys, let me tell you, I got two stomach infections back to back. And then directly after those, I had upper respiratory infection. I was not in a great way. I was sick from basically the beginning of November on. And I think part of that also, now that I know I have diabetes, was definitely the diabetes, because what am I drinking to try and get to feeling better? Gatorade, Powerade, and soda, which all of those have massive amounts of sugar in it, which was not great for my diabetes. But guys, as far as what we've done in the last year, I have me a handy dandy little list, and I will tell you, we in the last year have really done some cool things. You out there have done a lot of really cool, interesting things. So in the last year, we have gained 580 subscribers. So we nearly doubled our subscribership. And guys, thank you. Thank you. Profusely, I want to thank you. You are the reason for the season. You're the reason that this is infinitely more fun. The interactions in the comments, the interactions I have out in the public with you all, they're infinitely more fun because you all are there. But we had 4,827 hours of watch time. You all have been a real big time source of inspiration. When I see that viewer count, when I see those watch times spike up, oh, let me tell you, it makes me feel like $1,000,000. But guys, in that time, we have had 39,080 views. So we had just a little over 39,000 views in the last 12 months. That is, again, an insane number. That's an insane number that close to 100,000 times you out there have chosen to watch me. Even though I am a very small YouTuber, I am not somebody that has invested hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I don't have hundreds of thousands of you out there. Maybe one day, but not today. Today, there's 1,200 of you as of yesterday. Yesterday, I had 1,200 subscribers, and thank you, every single one of you that are subscribed. You don't know how much that means to me. Thank you so very much. But guys, I want to open the floor to whoever it is that might want to ask a question. I currently have nobody in the live, but you that are watching this later down the road, if you are welcome to put a comment below, I will answer that comment as quickly as I'm able to. But what might be in the future for the channel? The channel's definitely going to keep on rolling. We're catching fish left and right. We're doing a great deal of work in that particular respect. Now, I will say, like I said earlier, the camping videos, they're going to slow down. Now, I do have a Jackery 300 that can power my machine, so camping's not going away. Camping's just going to have to put up with having, I'll take it off real quick for you. I have to have this mask, of course, hooked up to the machine and such. I'll show you what it looks like. I look like a, I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. But I have to put this on. I have to wear it, even though it makes me sound like Bane. But guys, I have to wear this mask every single night. Otherwise, I feel horrible whenever I wake up. Hey, how's it going, one person? Whew. Take my CPAP mask off. We'll give it a pitch on the bed, let it do bed things. But guys, the camping videos are going to slow down. because I can't just take my machine any old place. Now, like I said, they're not going to go away, but there's not going to be any more videos at the moment of me just laying on the ground camping. I will be in a tent, in a vehicle, in the back of a truck. There's going to be some separation between me and the outside world because I cannot risk a bug getting into my machine and it burning my machine up. But the diabetes is something I'm still working to figure out. I'm working on diet. I'm working on getting more active. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm wearing suspenders now in videos. That is because I have lost round about 60 pounds. And that's because of the diabetes. The diabetes will cause you to lose weight after you've been diagnosed. But other things that we're going to be doing in the future on the channel, we're going to be fishing with these wake baits, guys. These are beautiful wake baits from Long Creek Customs. These definitely going to be fishing with. Guys, let me show you something cool. So, you hear about people having figures on card or action figures, Barbie dolls, and things like that. I have an original Bill Dance dancing eel on card. And guys, whenever the video comes, it won't be on card anymore because we're going to break it out and we're going to try our luck fishing with this at some point in the future. Also, I have a little deal right here. These in this bag are all Livingston lures. Now, why do I care about Livingston lures? Let me slide one out and we'll talk about it. So let's ease this dude out. All right, just real easy like. Whew, and hooks are sticky. All right, guys. So listen. I don't know if y'all can hear it. I may have to lick my fingers. Huh. It's supposed to make a noise, but guys, I may not be doing it just right. Hey, Ronnie Bass. What's going on, Ronnie Bass? How's the night treating you, my guy? Thanks for that thumbs up. Appreciate you coming to celebrate 3 years of Saber Outdoors. I was just barely telling everybody. I have sleep apnea and diabetes is what I've recently been diagnosed with. So I was telling them, guys, the camping videos, they're going to slow down because I gotta figure out the CPAP machine situation. I have a Explorer like a Jackery, but the Jackery just barely pulls it through the night. I need a bigger Jackery, but that's a problem for another day. But Ronnie, you got any questions you want to ask me while you're here in the live? You can ask me literally anything you can think of. While he's looking that up, I'm gonna pull up some other cool lures I've got laying around. Oh man, you'll think of one, Ronnie. But guys, look at this. Now, I did not realize for the longest time that Shimano actually makes lures. So look at this. Oh, look at that Shimano World Minnow. And look in particular at the, it's so weird trying to do this in the camera. Look at that little piece of metal in there. Every time you move it or shutter it, that little piece of metal sitting in there quivering. It's a little piece of metal on a set of springs. And every time you twitch it or do anything to it, that thing is just sitting there reflecting that stuff like a real bait might actually do. But Shimano has a whole bunch of these different kinds of things. Let me just see. I got a message on my. Yeah, so but buddy's getting on me about snatching a bass up, guys. I don't know what the bass sizes are whenever they bite. I just know set hook, but yeah, um, they have. But Shimano has the jerk bait. They've got this is a little crankbait from them. It has jet boost in it. I think jet boost is basically where it has a counterweight as you're throwing it. It goes faster, but I don't know for sure. Of course, there's another jerk bait. That's a diving jerk bait. If you can see that big long bill. Um, this is one I'm really excited to try. Look at that popper with that one in particular. You can really see the way any kind of movement makes that thing quiver. And then there's a deep diver, which probably will get used this summer, and then the big house, the big Arma Boost. That dude's a gigantic machine. But guys, I've got lures all over the place. I've got stuff all over the place. I could do any and all things you can think of. That's probably this particular challenge and the Livingston lures. Those are probably going to be summer challenges, just because there's so many of them. Like I've got a whole bag full of these things. Um, but Ronnie, have you been fishing at all? What about you, second person? Have you been fishing at all lately? Have you been catching any fish? Because I've been catching fish. I've been on on social media posting. I'm not catching giants by any means, not like this giant rat that I've got here, but I have been catching fish, catching bass and bluegill, and I tried my luck for trout over the weekend, but didn't have any success there. Oh no, you've not been yet this year, man. Let me tell you, the pre-spawn is over with, and it's definitely sup on time because right now the fish are on bed for sure in my area. What kind of new reel are you getting it in, Ronnie? Because reels are definitely my thing. I don't know if you've noticed watching the channel, but I buy a bunch of reels because I like trying everything. But what kind of reel you got coming in, my guy? A Shimano Bantam XG. Respect. That's a reasonable reel to order. And Shimano is a really, really good company. I've never owned anything Shimano that I've been upset with. Like everything Shimano has been super, super good quality stuff. And the Bantam 22 Bantam, that's real cool. I've got a really old 300 Bantam from like early 90s, maybe the 80s. That thing is as smooth and sweet as it ever has been. That thing still casts and works great. Of course, it's not. We compared it to newer stuff. Hey, what's up there, Jesse? Good to see you, my guy. How's things been going for you and the folks? Yes, and I'm glad to see that I'm not the only person because it seemed like I was the only one for the longest time. But yes, they do last forever. They last forever and a day. But Jesse, how's it going, my man? Celebrating 3 years of Saber Outdoors. How in the world is Outdoors with Jesse doing today? Are you making lures? Are you doing cool stuff? Or are you sitting at work on like lunch? Hey, when we go on the lake again, that could be any old time. Because you know me, I'm a fishing fanatic. And guys, I got some cool stuff coming. Being you all are here on the live, I will show you one thing that I am certain none of you are using. I bet none of you are using a graph that fits inside of a little box. Guys, this is something that I will soon be putting onto the boat. This graph is actually probably older than some of my viewers, actually older than a number of my viewers. But just take a look at this thing. Wildest looking thing you can think of. So literally, I have all the paperwork that goes with it. It is a graph inside of this little like lunchbox looking deal. But the transducer, I got it, and it runs off of two 6-volt batteries. This thing is ancient too. This is from 19. I believe the paperwork says 1994, but it could be a little bit newer than that. But I was like, there's no way I'm walking away from this at 10 bucks there. Because I mean, look at this. It looks like a lunchbox. It looks like something you might take out, like maybe ice fishing. I don't know. But there was no way I was leaving that particular sale without it. Because I was like, I won't see this thing ever again. And I don't know if anyone's seen it before. But that'll be coming some point throughout the the year. I don't know when that video is going to hit the airwaves, but Jesse, do you have any questions for me while we're here on the live, other than when are we going fishing? Because brother, it's been real rough as far as I know you just barely got here. I got diagnosed with diabetes, so I cannot use my glasses at the moment. They're not the prescription for me anymore. I am going to get that fixed soon, though. I'm working on my sugar every day, of course, but I'm working also to getting a call. No, it's just somebody upset that I kind of snatched one of my fish out. But how's your YouTube going? Looks like you're doing pretty good. Yes, I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I have now crossed the threshold of 1,200 subscribers, and I am looking now for 1,300 and beyond. I'm going to keep on pushing until I get to the final goal, which the final goal is this all the time. I would love nothing more than my job is to wake up and go do what I want with whoever I want for however long I want and show you all while I do it. Guys, if I could have that all the time, that would be what I'd do. Because I got a small taste of it. I had a few days off of work recently, and I just took one day and I was like, let's live the dream for a day. So I went and I filmed and I went all day long. I was a tired little old boy when I finished up, but man, did I have a great time. Oh yeah, that's the dream job, man. And you got to work for it every day. You got to put in your dues. I am not somebody that inherently is beautiful, and I am not in a niche that inherently is easy to become successful in. This is a very difficult niche to be successful in, because there are 1,000 other people that are also trying to be successful in the same niche. But I see we have a third person. Do you want to make yourself known or just enjoy sitting in the background? Whichever one you like. We appreciate you being here, of course. But yeah, guys, that's the goal. And any YouTuber that tells you that's not the goal, they are not on YouTube for the reasons they should be. Because at that point, they're just posting their family videos. But guys, I am going to have me a blast as much as I possibly can doing YouTube. I have some people lined up, some collaborations lined up maybe in the future. I'm working on collaborations, maybe I should say. And If I can get those work together, I am going to have a blast with these people. But guys, I wonder. I actually saw my first piece of like Saber Outdoors merch out in the wild. I've been I need to get with you in order to get you to make me some baits, and I need to get you a lure that would go well with your baits, because that little micro chatterbait, the little flashback that I use, that thing is deadly with those straight tail minnows that you make. I don't. I know that yours would likely do really good as those. Um, but I see we have 4 people in the chat now, so that's cool. But do you all have you new people? Do you have any questions you might want to ask me? And ask me anything. Literally anything is on the table. But while they might be figuring that out, I'm just gonna keep on. Hey there, it's JP. What's up there, JP? Hey, bro. I've got almost 20 something different mold. Wow, dude, you must be buying the fire out of some molds. But hey, a 5th person showed up. This is great. The longer this goes, the better it's getting. But tell me what kind of molds you have, Jesse. A 6th person has shown up. That's great. I have not had my hands on the 22 Bantam. No, I've not physically had it in hand to know. But what makes you say that it is a great reel? Is it extra smooth? Is it extra comfortable? Is it just really, really tough? Because I mean, Shimano's stuff is usually really, really tough. Yeah, basically, I hit all the notes. But guys, I'm so thankful to have you all here. I gotta get me a little drink because I'm getting dry. Drinking the zero sugar cherry limeade because the diabetes is no fun. So I can't have sugar at all for a little while. We'll filter sugar back in a little bit once I'm a little bit better under control. But oh yeah, extra smooth, real strong, made of aluminum. that that's really cool. I want to get one of those in my hands. Um, yeah, diet soda, and I have to have. I want. I say I have to have. I want caffeine-free diet soda because I also don't drink caffeine. So my options went from limited to even more limited. But micro mold gears, that's cool. Yeah. Jesse, if you're still here, tell me some of these molds that you have. Because if you have 20 different molds, you should have like everything a bass fisherman could ever want as far as molds. Oh gosh, you actually put it in there. You must have been working on it. So you have a 6-inch lizard, bandito bug, hellgrammite, a 3.5-inch swim bait, 4 different crappie molds, double tail mold, Cinco, 8-inch lizard, 2.8 swim bait, shaky head mold, speedworm, pit boss flipping. Guys, if you need stuff made, apparently Outdoors with Jesse is the guy. Now, I'm on the hunt at the moment. There's a guy at work that was like, "Could you find? Does anyone in your group have a 4-inch lizard mold?" Because he apparently really misses the 4-inch lizard from Cabin Creek Lures, which Cabin Creek Lures, if you don't know, has been bought by somebody. Oh Jesus, he's got even more. An 11-inch ribbon tail mold, a 7-inch ribbon tail mold, and 2 different craw molds. I didn't see a fluke anywhere in there. Oh no. A fluke, by the way, guys, those of you that don't know, fluke is by far my favorite lure. I am definitely, when in doubt, fluke out, because a fluke has often been the savior of me. Oh, yes, you do have a mold. Cool. That's cool. But a fluke has often been the savior of my videos because it's like, gosh, nothing's working, nothing's happening. And then I'm like, okay, let's throw a fluke on, throw the fluke out, just keep working that thing. 5 inch fluke is a really good size. I have gotten to where I'm using a 5 inch fluke as a trailer for a big blade. Oh, I don't know if you all have used a big blade before. Big blades are really cool because all you do is reel that thing, and you see the end of your rod just doing this because that big blade is moving so much water. Yeah, that would be cool. Cool if you could send the pics here. But I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. If you're a part of the Facebook group, or if you are a part of the Instagram account, you're more than welcome to send the pics there. But yeah, sounds like you've got a pretty cool little collection of things. But sometime Jesse, sometime or another, me and you gonna have to get together and fix some lures up, man. Because yeah, see, there we go. You just find the thing. You can go on the YouTube account, and you can find the link there to the YouTube group, to the Facebook group for the YouTube channel, and that way you can send those in. You can post them to the group, and the group can be like, that's cool because we're all outdoorsmen the same as you are. Yes, we do need to go to the lake soon. Which lake do you mean? Because there are lots of lakes close by. Strike King Slabalicious with optimal blade is a killer for anything. You got my number. I do have your number, and I do need to give you a call. The Strike King Slabalicious with optional blade. I've never used that particular lure, but I have little micro chatterbaits that I like. The plastic that comes on it is a little bit stiff, in my opinion. But when you put like the Slabalicious, probably would be okay if it comes by itself. We're gonna go there. They're get that was an adventure that day. By the way, those of you who do not know, Outdoors with Jesse has been on the channel before, and he is a very gracious human being because the entire video I called him Outdoors with Jeff because and he never corrected me. And I was like, why? Why would you let me call you the wrong name the entire day? Why? Great. I'm glad you joined the group, Ronnie. But guys, go back and watch that crappie video from January. We blew that trailer up. We literally I showed a quick picture of it in the video. That was a nice clean silver wheel when we left the parking lot in Jellicoe. By the time we made the lake, it was as black as this screen is on my computer. I mean, black as night, where it had all that old grease just slung everywhere. It's a miracle we made it there and we made it home. I'm very appreciative that you were forgiving in that particular instance. But yeah, um, be right back. Gotta pee. Hey, I know what you mean, man. I took care of all that before the live started. But but guys, do you have any questions? Anything you want to know about me other than when are we going fishing? Because I need to get on that project. I'm gonna wait. You got to go back to the trout stream where you were, dude. I went last weekend trying to crush them in that same trout stream. Nothing, skunked. That thing has no fish in it at the moment. I'm gonna have to go over to Wolf Creek National Dam. They have that Hatchery Creek. I'm gonna have to go over there and try my luck sometime. Definitely, I was trying hard that day though. But with trout, especially if you're fishing trout in my area, it's either on or off. There is no it's kind of middling. Hey, okay, I'll give you a holler sometime. We'll see if we can get into something. Especially now that I know you've got a little small boat like mine. We're gonna have to get together and go boat for boat to see what we can do. Well, you got to find a day that it's not pouring down rain. Like, seems like every time I try and set up something with somebody, that weekend is the weekend that it decides to just start coming down rain like crazy, and I hate it. But yeah, let's do it for sure. For sure, for sure. I have all kinds of cool stuff getting lined up. Um, but guys, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream because we've got plenty of guys here, but I'm beginning to lose my voice, and I kind of need that for tomorrow. But guys, thank you. I cannot thank you enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 3 years of Saber Outdoors. We're at 1,200 subscribers and a little bit more now. Thank you so very much for almost 100,000 views. Thank you for almost 5,000 watch hours. Thank you for every one of you that have subscribed, every one of you that are here watching live, and those who are watching in the future. Thank you, guys. I'm going to slow down on the on camping videos for the time being because sleep apnea is tough. I'm going to slow down on certain things that I can't really do because of my eyesight at the moment. But as soon as I get myself fully 100% ready and healthy, I'm going to fire it up like I used to, and it's going to be awesome. But guys, we'll see you another day out on the water or in the woods. We'll see you. Bye.